Okay, y'all. Welcome back to part 2 of the Coleman Tenaya Lake fast pitch 6-person tent. Walk around, walk through, yada yada yada. I got the rain fly on. It was actually, I think this is the first time I've gotten up a full rain fly on a family-sized tent by myself, so it was easier than most. One thing, this is a weather tech, and it's supposed to be good for 30 up to 35 mile an hour winds at least, which is good because, well, up here in the mountains where we live, we get sundowners every night. So if I decide to be lazy and not put this up overnight, I'll be putting the strings, the whatchamacallits up. There are Velcro that you attach to the poles inside right there. I'd have to do that too, and stake it down better. It's interesting that the guidelines, you can only put them up if you have the rain fly on, because they're attached directly to the rain fly and not the tent frame or poles or anything else. I'm not quite sure what to think of that. It means if it's going to be windy, you got to put up the fly. The windows with the zipper. One thing I don't like about this style is I can guarantee you bugs are going to gather inside every single freaking window. And it's like 6-8 inches deep below the zipper, so you pretty much have to use a vacuum cleaner to get them out. So I went ahead and staked up and used the poles for the closets, or cabinets they call it. They're actually very roomy. We have I don't know, it's a 12 or 50-person tent, a giant palatial estate mansion with 6 bedrooms, 2-car garage, swimming pool, indoor swimming pool, mother-in-law suite. It's a big tent. Oh, and the wine cellar. And I don't think it's closeted this big. I wouldn't mind having the 8-person tent with the full-size closet that you can hang clothes in, but this will do. Like I said, and the cat was checking the tent out a few minutes ago and jumped from this tree to the top of the tent because I was in there, and she thought that would be a good idea. I don't see any holes from here, but I know there's some holes. So lots of air for the summertime, which means lots of air for the wintertime. I like the door. Not sure how good it'll be at keeping flies out if you don't zip it. And these are the cots we use. They're Easy Cots by Buyer of Maine. And they are awesome. They hold a big guy like me. And there's about 4.5 feet left, which is plenty of room. I can set a chair up or a table down here. Only leaves about 1 foot per side to climb into bed. We also use Best Sport self-inflating mats, insulated, 6.5, 6.9 R value, I think. So we don't get too cold normally, unless it's really cold. Although she doesn't like camping in the cold, so normally I'm in my hammock in cold weather by my solo. Closet with the shoe shelf, and yeah, it'd be nice to have an extra foot on each side to crawl in and out, but really the only time you're spinning on your tent is when you're in bed, unless it's raining. But we got all this space, and I think it will do. I'll try, before I take everything down, putting one of the cots crossways, but it'll probably be touching the sides. And one lesson you learn the hard way is you don't want your bed or cot touching the sides of the tent. This is not perfectly straight walled, otherwise it would fit. This curves gradually inside or inward. When you touch the walls, you get something, wicking of moisture. You get cold from the tent wall. It's just all around a bad idea. So try not to touch the tent walls. Even if your air mattress is a little too big for the tent, you need a bigger tent or a smaller air mattress. That's my advice for the day. So anyway, oh, and there's room for a room divider, hooks across the middle here, but you see that would cut off about a foot of the cot, which I have no reason to have a room divider anyway. Our larger tent, we've never once put up room dividers. If we had company and we were sharing, we would. It's got the hook here for your lantern. That about covers it. So, thanks for watching again, and we'll let you know how it works out when we take it out in the wild and use it. And we'll see you next time. Bye!